Hello and welcome to our channel. Now this video will tell you how the cast of the Andy Griffith show 1960 has changed. I'll show you what they looked like back then in 1960 and now in 2022 how they changed compared to when they were on the sitcom. Alright, let's go. Ron Howard in the sitcom he played Opie Taylor, Andy Taylor's son. In 1960 he was 6 years old and now he's 68 years old.
Yeah, the bigger you get, the tireder you get.
Well, you just think about that for a while.
Do I have to?
There's a drone that's trying to find him, and of course the drone wasn't really there because you couldn't get the mechanics of that. So, Tom's having to do his angle, and I start trying to talk him through the action, and I go, there's...
Andy Griffith in the sitcom he played Andy Taylor, Sheriff Mayberry, Opie's father. In 1960 he was 34 years old and sadly passed away on July the 3rd, 2012 at the age of 86.
Cents.
75 cents. That's a lot of money. And in a year's time, that'd come to, there's 52 weeks in a year.
Howard and me were the only regulars. Don Knotts saw that on the air, the pilot on the air, and called me down here.
George Lindsay in the sitcom he plays Goober Pyle, auto mechanic and cousin of Gomer Pyle. In 1964 he was 36 years old, and it was with great sadness that Lindsay died on May the 6th, 2012 in Nashville, Tennessee of heart failure. He was 83 years old.
I'll keep them open. Go on, Goob. Edward G. Robinson. Okay, you guys. Come on, you guys. All right, you guys. Beat it, you guys.
We're on your network, and nobody was smart enough to say, oh, we're going to have all this cable and syndication, and we'll give you some money.
So every time...
Don Knotts in the sitcom he played Barney Fife, deputy sheriff of Mayberry. In 1960 he was 36 years old, and it was with great sadness that Knotts died at the age of 81 on February 24, 2006 from pulmonary and respiratory complications of pneumonia.
Thing. Lots of fellas have themselves an idol. I had one myself when I was a kid.
I didn't know that. Who was it?
Skeet.
Played by Joyce DeWitt and Suzanne Summers. And their landlord was letting him stay there because of that. And so when I...
Jack Dawson in the sitcom he played Howard Sprague, Milquetoast District Secretary. In 1966 he was 35 years old, and it was with great sadness that he died in Los Angeles, California of heart failure at the age of 63 on September 16, 1994.
As you all heard, I come from a small town called Mayberry, and when I say small, it's so small they had to widen Main Street to put a white line.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to see some. I'm fighting back the left.
So you're Fonzie, huh?
Yeah.
How are ya?
Betty Lynn in the sitcom she played Thelma Lou, Barney's main girlfriend. In 1961 she was 35 years old, and it was with great sadness that Lynn at the age of 95 passed away after a brief illness in October 2021.
Sorry you're going to be busy at the movies, Barney. I was hoping we could drive up to the duck pond.
Bill came through auditioning people all over the country, and I auditioned, and they said, when you turn 18, contact us, and I did. And
Jim Neighbors in the sitcom he plays Gomer Pyle, mechanic at Wally's gas station. In 1962 he was 32 years old, and it was with great sadness that Neighbors passed away in his hometown in Honolulu, Hawaii on November 30th, 2017 at the age of 87.
What are you yelling about? Like you said, you broke the law by making an illegal U-turn, and I hereby, as a citizen of the town of Mayberry in the United States of America, arrest you.
People that played on the show, he would, if there was a laugh line or something, well, you take that,
Frances Bavier in the sitcom she played Ann B. Taylor, Andy's biological aunt. In 1960 she was 58 years old, and it was with great sadness that she passed away on December 6, 1989 at the age of 86.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was a blow. Terrible blow.
Well, ain't...
Anita Corsalt in the sitcom she played Helen Crump, the school teacher and Andy's girlfriend. In 1963 she was 30 years old, and it was with great sadness that on November 6, 1995, Corso died of cancer at the age of 62.
Whether it was a waltz, a square dance, or whatever.
All right, dance group, shall we see how well we can do with the waltz?
Howard McNear in the sitcom he played Floyd Lawson, the town barber. In 1961 he was 56 years old, and he was with great sadness that on January the 3rd, 1969, McNear died at the age of 63 from complications from pneumonia caused by a stroke.
Hell, I didn't. You remember Egg?
No.
Talk of the town back in 49. She was going to marry Horace Frizzy, but then he left her at the altar.
Hal Smith in the sitcom he plays Otis Campbell, the town drunk who puts himself in jail to oversleep. In 1960 he was 44 years old, and he was with great sadness that on January 26, 1994, at the age of 77, Smith died of an apparent heart attack. Thanks for watching the whole video. If you like this video, please share it, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to support us in producing the next videos.